Hey friends, Alan Lee with Honestly Handyman Services here at a house that I'm working on out here near Sacramento. Just wanted to kind of make a little update video. This client, I came and did an estimate for them yesterday. And before I even gave them the estimate, they went ahead and gave me the keys to the house, so that was pretty cool. That was kind of crazy. I'm like, okay, I'll send you an estimate here in a little bit, and then we'll get going from there and see if you accept it. And she's like, oh, can I just give you the key now because I'm going to be at work? And so, yeah, she ended up accepting the bid, no problem. We're a few things that we're doing here. So like this cabinet door here, this hole needs to be re-drilled a little bit up here because it is stripped out inside the cabinet, and then so re-put these doors on this cabinet here. I had only worked for this client once before, and that was really to put in this this laundry dryer vent right here, and that was about a year ago. And then so we're doing that, and then there's also gaps in the flooring. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's gaps there. There's bigger gaps in here. Check this gap out. This is a huge gap. So we are going to be, moving the boards in to get rid of that gap. She's selling this house and hopefully putting it on the market on Saturday. And then there's gaps all throughout the house. And then another thing I'm doing here, it's going to get a little noisy here because this exhaust fan is kind of noisy, but here's underneath their sink, and she sealed it up with some duct tape like many years ago. And it's just been leaking ever since. So we're going to go ahead and put in a whole new assembly here. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then another thing, which is outside, it's a little bit rainy today, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today, but there is a gate there that needs some new hinges and a new latch. She also wants me to mow the front and back yard, but it is really wet outside, so I do not know if that's going to happen today. So you can just check it out right here. I mean, there's just puddle on the ground. It's not raining at this exact moment, but we had a pretty bad storm last night, and it's supposed to be raining all day today. So today is actually a little bit of a tricky day. I'm doing good, but I'm a little tired. My daughter had kind of a day last night, or kind of a night last night. She could definitely use your prayers. She had a Mickey button change out yesterday, which isn't typically a bad thing, but it was kind of painful for her yesterday. But we got that done. Today is her 8-month birthday, so that's super exciting. So we're going. Hopefully, she's getting her casts off today, and she's going to braces, which is pretty exciting. That'll be a great 8-month birthday present. So super excited about that. So that will be something that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully she feels a little bit better after that, because she hasn't been doing too good. The last few days she's been in a lot of pain because we've had a lot of stuff go on. So we've had a hectic week, so I'm trying to fit work into that as well. But, Frank's out there doing some great work as well. So, yeah, we're getting it. I wanted to talk quickly. There was some questions about, the difference between a handyman and a contractor. So now this question really runs deep into where you're located. So if you are, for me, I'm located in Sacramento, California. So California is a bit different. So technically there is no handyman. Like there's no handyman license in California. There may be in other states, not in California. So a handyman is just what you call yourself when you are an unlicensed contractor. So you do not have a contractor's license, so therefore you call yourself a handyman. That's pretty much what it is. That's what I am, an unlicensed contractor. So if you do not have your contractor's license in California, you have to abide by the law of someone that is operating without a contractor's license. So, and that law is you cannot perform a project or a job that is more than $500, including labor and materials. So that right there is the big difference between a handyman and a contractor here in California. Is a contractor would be coming in, knocking all this out, remodeling this whole kitchen, whereas a handyman would just be coming in and, fixing the cabinet doors, fixing the floors, doing a few things like that, fixing the P-trap under the sink. Like, that's what a handyman does, at least here in California. Now, in other states, we have a handyman mastermind group on Facebook. If you're not part of that, I would highly recommend you join that. And there is a lot of handymen there that do huge jobs. They do remodels all day long. And some people have asked, well, how can they do that if they're just handymen? Well, that's because they're in different states. different states have much more, conservative viewpoints when it comes to that. Whereas a handyman can do, anything or up to $10,000 or $20,000 per project. So it all depends on what state you're in and what the governing laws are. I don't necessarily agree with those, that we here in California can only do $500, but that's the way the law is. So we got to kind of, do what we're told here. And so that's pretty much the handyman law. That's the difference between a handyman and a contractor, at least here in California. It looks differently elsewhere. I am working towards my contractor's license, hopefully be getting that in about 2 years. Here in California, you have to be working in the trade that you want to get your contractor's license in for at least 4 years. So working under a contractor or owning your own business. I've been in business for 2 years now, planning on, in 2 more years going for my contractor's license. But in the meantime, I'm planning on learning as much as I can about the construction industry and the handyman business, because my plan, at least, is to get a contractor's license and remain a handyman, but create this handyman network, handyman conglomerate, like I don't know, here in Sacramento, in California, we have a franchise called Mr. Handyman, and it's basically someone has a contractor's license, and he has started this franchise. So all these Mr. Handyman, they're basically contractors, but they use the name handyman. A lot of people say that they don't like the name handyman because it like shows maybe to the client that, oh, this is kind of a cheaper guy, we can pay him a little bit cheaper. I personally like the name handyman as regards to a contractor, because it's more personal, at least in my mind. So a handyman, like if you were looking for a friendly guy that you could call and install a light switch here or a ceiling fan there, or even if you had bigger jobs like a remodel, you'd call a handyman. So that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to get a contractor's license, remain a handyman, keep that persona, but yet be able to do the bigger jobs like the remodels and things like that. So that's kind of my long-term vision for my business. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking here in California. But anyways, I got to get to work today. We have a doctor's appointment for my daughter at 11. It is 7 something right now in the morning. So I got to get banging on this. I'm not going to be able to finish it all right now. I'm going to be coming back a little bit later after the appointment, or tomorrow. We'll try and figure that out, man. I hope it clears up. I hope this weather clears up, at least tomorrow, because if I come back tomorrow, I would like to mow this grass. You can see this grass is pretty long, because that's one thing that they want me to do, but it's just way too wet right now. So anyways, I also have a giveaway that I'm doing, and if you guys haven't seen it, for some reason YouTube hasn't shown it to people. I posted it on Monday. I'm doing a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, giving away some great stuff. Definitely check that video out. It was posted on Monday, so it's the last video that I posted. So go to my YouTube channel, Honestly Handyman, and look for the last YouTube video that was posted, and it's called "This is a Giveaway." Pretty clear. So if you guys want to win some free stuff, go check out that giveaway, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic day.